Welcome to La Brew, episode 1, with your host with the most, Primo de Leon. Damn, episode 1. I got to introduce you to somebody. My co-founder, publicist, the Jewish. You always got to have a Jew friend in your life, bro. Always got to have a Jew friend. Sharon the Jew.
Hi everyone, what's up? Episode 1, man.
Sad, bro.
Took us long enough, man. Took us long enough.
We've been trying to do this for a while, man.
You canceled on me like so many times.
I wasn't ready, man. See, PR is making me say this stuff. You know
I'm
what I mean?
trying to put you on brand, but you keep messing up. I think this is take number 495 that we do.
I don't know. I think it was like maybe take number 6.
I
You
think
going a little
this
too far.
I think this was it. I think we just have to go from here. Like I was telling you off air, this is gonna be the pancake theory type of podcast where the first pancake that you make always flops. It's always the worst pancake, but then the second one comes out nicer, third one better. You get to perfection. So this is our ugly pancake.
I know, man.
Episode 1.
I mean, episode 1 was always going to be the hardest, man. I
Yeah.
mean, when I was doing radio, that first episode, you know how many takes I had to do? Even though we were on live air, I was messing up. She said I can't cuss first episode. She said I got to keep it PG-13.
Yes.
Damn PR, bro.
I'm trying to get you monetized, man.
Where they going to play my stuff, man?
You have very little faith in my abilities.
Nah, she does a lot of work for me, man. Everything that you see, like on our Instagram, you follow us at Labrew _ LABREW. You're gonna see all the work that she's done for the podcast. Like everything that you see on the stories is her. I don't think of this shit. I just probably just do the designs and that's it.
It takes a lot of work to please you, sir. But I do it with lots of blah, 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 blah. It's the beer. It's the beer. I'm having tonight. We are having. Let's actually talk about the beer. Tonight I'm having Winwood Brewing Company's La Rubia. Oh, you heard that R?
That's that Costa Rican in you, right?
That Costa Rican and
That's that Costa Rican in you. Right now I'm having a Biscayne Bay Miami Pale Ale.
shout out to Biscayne Bay Brewery, guys.
Bay, man.
We like
Shout
you.
out to Winwood Rubia. We want some free beer, man, from any of y'all.
Yeah.
Send me some stuff, man.
We'll be happy to collab. You can email us. You can find our email at labrew_ on Instagram. I'll be happy to.
She don't even know the damn email.
Yeah, because you made it so complicated. I'm over here looking in my phone for the email. I'm like, what's the email
You know
again?
how many people had that email? Like, I had to put, like, LeBrew 1. I went to, like, LeBrew 20, and they were all taken. I was like, bro.
That's, oh my goodness. That would have never happened if I'd done it. But whatever.
I gave it the longest email, man.
You really did.
LeBrew.miami@gmail.com.
Oh, okay. That's, you see, he knows it. I don't. I respond to emails. That's it. That's all I do. And make sure that you look good.
So, tell us what you do, Sharon.
What do? I do me. But aside from doing me, I am your publicist. I am the extraordinaire. Just
Unpaid.
kidding. Unpaid. I'm an unpaid publicist, guys. Feel pity for me. And I'm working currently on the podcast, making sure that I bring amazing content so that our audience is always entertained. That's what I do.
Bro, you got this whole podcast swag, man.
Oh, thanks.
You got this whole podcast swag. She came all prepared, not me, man. I'm over here in socks. You know what I mean?
If you guys could see where we're doing this podcast, you would all be so surprised.
Humble beginnings, man.
No, and it's not to say because of like where we're at specifically. It's because of the setup that Primo has of where we're at. It's amazing. It's like a professional studio in an efficiency apartment. It's so creative. And that's why I kept on pushing him to do this podcast because
See, this the thing though. I feel like I wasn't ready because right now I'm working like on a project where I'm building like a beer garden where I'm gonna tape and shoot and record every podcast episode. But once that's done, that's gonna be like the official place where I'm gonna record everything.
There are a lot of projects in store for LeBrew. A lot of great things coming. And it's mostly because Primo here has a very creative mind and he's very good at what he does and he's passionate about beer. I tell him go to the gym. He's like, hell no. I gotta
Hell no.
stick to this beer.
Hey, Thursdays.
Commit to the culture.
You gotta commit to the culture. Every Thursday, I always go grab a beer. Every Thursday. It's chicken wing night. It's like Taco Tuesday.
Listen, I think by now you could have had stock shares in
Buffalo
Wild Wings because that guy is always there. Every single waitress in every single shift knows who he is.
I walk in there and be like, same beer, same order, same everything.
Wow.
Just bring it to the table. Same thing.
Shout out to V-Dubs in Homestead for hosting the host with the most.
Hey, what's the hurricane that messes up? That big hurricane that came and like did a little damage last year?
Which one was it? I forgot. I don't remember. We have so many hurricanes.
Nah, but we didn't get hit by anything this year. But there was a hurricane that was bad that when I came back in town, the first place, I didn't even go straight home to make sure my house was okay. I went straight to Buffalo to make sure they were okay. I was like, okay, so we're still intact. The windows are still there. I'm coming back tomorrow.
Commitment to the culture, man. Commitment. He was more worried about whether he could go drink beer the following day rather than if he could sleep in his bed.
No, but I came home and it was just so dark, man. We had like no electricity for like 4 days. So where am I going to buy beer? Like nothing was open. I think the second day I was actually out here back home, I went to Olive Garden and I was having like craft beer there. So
they have craft beer at Olive Garden?
Yeah, they got craft
Since
beer at Olive
when?
Garden.
Well, I never go to Olive Garden. It's
Hey,
not kosher, so.
Shout out to the tour of Italy. That's my shit.
Oh
Already
my
cussed.
goodness.
There you go, my PR. I'm gonna get fined. I gotta cut that out.
Listen, the fact that you went to Olive Garden, it just, oh my goodness, I can't. I dislike you a little bit more.
What do you mean? Ain't that like a Jewish thing?
To go to Olive
Yeah,
Garden
don't
is
Jewish
not
people go
kosher.
to Olive Garden?
Olive Garden is not kosher. You will never catch me at Olive Garden. Never. Ever.
Is it too ghetto for you?
It's too, and the carpet smells. Like, who even has carpet nowadays in a restaurant?
Dude, have you tried the breadsticks though?
The breadsticks are subpar. I've heard they taste like stale bread. It tastes like stale bread.
Oh no, see now.
Okay, so I had a Jewish friend of mine that went to Olive Garden for the first time because they were hyping it up and whatever, she wanted to go. And she had tried the breadsticks and she told me that it tastes exactly like a fluffy matzah. And
The
for
hell is
you
that?
Jews, hold on, I'm gonna explain. For you Jews out there, you know what I'm talking about. Matzah is probably the worst thing you could possibly eat.
Sound like a tortilla.
It is. It's basically it's a flat bread, right? And are you Catholic? You're Catholic, right?
I was Catholic.
Okay. So have you ever had the?
You talking about that little thing they give you? The little.
So it tastes like that, but it's basically a huge cracker like this.
Oh, I know what you
A
see.
square
That's a
cracker.
Mexican thing too, because they have that in Mexico.
Do
I
they?
know. Yeah, it's like that, but it's different colors, right?
No, it's one color. It's cardboard color. It's the most unattractive looking cracker ever. It's so ugly. It tastes nasty. It's stale.
It's a Jewish thing.
And we eat it during Passover for how many days? For an entire week.
Bro, what is Passover? I feel like Passover is when like a whole bunch of Jews just be hung over, bro.
It
It sound like
sounds like a whole bunch of Jews being hung over with what? With beer? No, we can't drink. We actually can't drink beer on Passover because it has leavening. It has yeast. So,
See?
yeah, we can't drink beer on Passover. It's forbidden. It's not kosher. It's not
Man.
parve, so we can't have beer, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the story of the matzah compared to the Olive Garden bread. It's bad. So when she told me that, I
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm not gonna go to Olive Garden. It's already gross, and I'm just not gonna go for the bread. It's no. I'm sorry. I
Man.
have
I
a
just go.
refined palate.
I mean, I really don't eat the bread at Olive Garden. I go for the Torre Italy and you know how much I hate healthy food, bro.
This guy cannot look at a vegetable
But I'm saying
because
when I
he'll
go
get
to
sick.
Olive Garden, I'll be like, yo, give me two plates of that salad though, because the dressing there.
Did you know that the salad? I'm looking
Ah,
at the salad.
you gonna come ruin it
The
for me then.
salad in Olive Garden has so many calories.
What do you, hey, you see why it's good? It's not healthy.
Salad.
You're not gonna catch me at McDonald's being like, yo, let me get a chicken Caesar salad. No. The day I come back from McDonald's with a chicken Caesar salad, you know something's wrong.
Oh no. All right, enough about food. Let's talk about how are you going to make this beer? Have you gotten your stuff yet?
I think I get it next week. I gotta talk to my business partner about that.
So,
Which you still got to meet because it's part of the team, but that's like that's a whole different part of the company.
right.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna be brewing our first beer. Hopefully, I'm thinking probably by February we're gonna have our first beer.
I'm making sure to keep tabs on him because he tends to get sidetracked very easily. So I'm gonna have you FaceTime me while I'm in Costa Rica for the
Yeah.
next 2 months.
She's gonna be in Costa Rica, so that means I am free.
Okay, not that free. I'm gonna be bombarding you on your phone, so you better answer or else.
No, we still. I mean, it's kind of hard though, because I mean, we still. I'm looking at equipment and learning how to brew beer.
Right.
So it's gonna take a minute for me to get through that. You know, it's gonna be a lot of like trial and error. A lot of beers gonna taste like shit. So so I got a lot of homies that I told like, yo, I'm gonna start brewing beer. You guys can come through and taste all my shitty ass beer.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and they were like, how much? I'm like, bro, come through, bro. I'm gonna be the only place in Homestead selling dollar beers. Yo, how do we get sidetracked from beer to?
Because this is what this is what this we literally said it in the description that this podcast was going to be about
I didn't even say
life,
those.
philosophy, and culture.
Over
Beer.
craft beer.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing.
We
We're
didn't even say that. We just said that to now.
Oh, we didn't
You
say
know
that.
that? We only said that till now.
Just
bro.
kidding. We said that. We said that in take
No.
number 3, I think.
No, I think it was like take number 6.
Yeah. Okay. Well, our podcast is about life, philosophy, and culture. And we're going to have beer while we talk about these things, hopefully get a little tipsy.
I mean, every guest that we have has to like beer, man, because you just can't bring somebody on here that does not like beer. Like I understand whiskey's good, but this is about beer.
Yeah, this is truly about. And it's also like beer is such an there's so many types of beers and there's so much to talk about over beer. I feel like people who drink beer are the coolest people.
Dude, like just seeing the beer industry, in Miami grow so fast. Like remember I told you about the boys
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Spanish Marie?
Yeah.
Like their shop last year was like so small. I went like what last week, and
Spanish Marie
it's
is
two
where?
times bigger. It's in Miami, right next to Red Rock.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Spanish Marie is a brewery owned by Cepedes, and it's real good, man.
Yeah.
It's just the growth that just the dedication that they did. It just grew so fast because they're like the only brewery in Kendall.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. We support, a lot of startup beer companies. I think it takes a lot to start up a beer company and to have the knowledge on how to navigate those waters, I feel,
That's
and
hard,
to
man.
make good beer. Because good beer is hard to find. Well,
I know.
good craft beer.
I mean, what I'm gonna be making, it better be good. It can't be shit. You see, I remember I went to Atlanta like 2 weeks ago. Some guy, I went to a brewery. He's like, "Yo, my first beer tastes like mop water." What do you mean, like it tasted like mop water? Like it tasted like mop water, bro. And like, you sold that? He's like, "Yeah, I sold that shit." I was like, "No,
Another
that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure my beer does not taste like mop water."
Yeah.
Another curse word.
Another curse word. We're going to have to find you. I'm going to have to put a swear jar next time. For every time we curse, we have to put $1 in, and then we're going to donate it to charity. Okay. So, reeling it back in and trying to get back on track for episode 1, let's ask you a fun question, shall we? What hobby would you be a lot of fun to get into?
Hobby. Damn. I don't know. I'm trying to paint.
Oh, you're trying to be a Picasso?
Nah, I'm not trying to be a Picasso. I'm trying to paint. I try to paint.
Paint what? Walls? Paint Trump's wall? You are Mexican after all.
That is messed up.
I'm kidding. I love you.
I don't know. Like, honestly, you know what I've been thinking about doing? I've been thinking about writing.
Wait, you said painting and now... Do you guys see what I mean? He gets sidetracked very easily.
No, but honestly, I've been thinking about writing, man. Like, I'm always thinking about, like, every time I watch a movie, I'd be like, maybe the ending could have been like this. Maybe they could have switched this.
Or maybe you could just be a critic then.
Nah, I can't be a critic because half of the critics, when they put those movies up, those reviews just be so wrong, bro.
What do you wish was illegal?
What do I wish was illegal?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mexicans.
I don't know. What you say?
I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, I would get so much fun. I'm Jewish, guys.
What'd you say? Was
Let's
illegal?
remember this.
What'd you say was illegal? Wait, what?
Nothing. Keep going.
You know I'm gonna go back to playback and listen to this, right?
I know. Just keep going. Whatever.
I'm gonna go. I don't even know what would be illegal. I don't know.
You don't know?
Let me see. Short shorts. Not like the ones I got on right now, but
Yeah.
like short shorts.
Short shorts?
That should be illegal.
I think, yeah.
Like a grown man with short shorts, bro. Like, come on, man.
Oh my gosh. Talking about that, there's this one. Okay, so I go to 24-Hour Fitness, and one of the trainers there, he makes everyone so excuse me, I burped. He makes everyone so uncomfortable.
We ain't gonna cut that out.
He makes everyone so uncomfortable. This guy is a full-grown man around, his late 50s.
Damn.
And he wears these really tight... Do you know the Nike Pro shorts that are really tight?
That's what I mean. The short shorts.
Yeah, and he wears them to the gym, and he trains his clients like that.
Let me ask you something. Has one of his balls ever fell out?
Dude, I don't know. I try to avoid looking at him. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm sinning if I look at that guy.
That's what I'm saying. Short shorts should be illegal.
No, man. And so I was talking to my personal trainer, and I was like, dude, what is this about? And he's like, honestly, I don't know.
Hey, give that boy a shout out, though. Give your personal trainer a shout out.
No, because then he'll get fired for not firing the other guy. Only if you know what gym I go to will you know what guy I'm talking about.
24-hour fitness.
Yeah. But where, like, they don't know where, so it's fine.
I'm trying to make sure he keeps a job, man.
Yeah, no, poor guy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The guy's shorts are really, really short, and they're really tight.
Bro, but there's some things that, I mean,
he's got
guys
amazing
can't
legs,
wear,
but
man. Like I've seen jokes about like people that have short shorts. I'm not trying to have. How old is this guy? Honestly,
I told you, like late 50s.
Oh shit, so
early
that's
60s.
like a left ball gonna fall out soon, bro. That's left ball status right there, bro. Just imagine he's like squatting and the ball just falls.
Just the ball hangs out of his shorts.
You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
god. He goes on the squat rack, squats, and his left ball just falls out.
Hey, Biscayne just mentioned us in their story.
Yeah.
Shout out to Biscayne.
Shout out to Biscayne, guys. We love you. I think we already told them that, right?
Yeah, we gotta get some
Told
free
you
beer from
guys.
Biscayne.
Yeah.
Hey, Biscayne, I'm not looking for sponsorship. Just us some free beer, please.
You
P.O.
can-
box.
Yeah. Do we have a PO? I don't even think we have
Shit,
that.
I'm about to
set
get a P.O. box
up. Guys,
tomorrow.
we are such newbies to this. We're so bad at this. Like, we're so sorry if this first one sucks. But like I said, this is our pancake, our first pancake. It's the ugly one, and we hope to get better.
No,
by
because
the
I
second
told
one.
her, I told Sharon before, like, my background is I used to do radio in college. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, the first couple episodes are always the hard ones. Once you start getting comfortable with
Right.
this,
You
get comfortable.
start. I guess you start to look for your vibe, and
And
try
the
to
more you
become more
drink,
comfortable.
and the
Exactly.
more you drink, the more comfortable you get. That's why I said
Yeah.
beer and culture. You see?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. You're welcome for the slogan, by the way.
What you mean?
That was totally my idea. I'm totally taking credit because I won't be on this podcast anymore ever again. This is just the intro, and I was just doing a favor.
She's a co-founder, so she had to be on it. Episode 2. I don't know yet.
I'll be in the background. I'll be recording.
Nah, I
for
think you're gonna
episode
be
2.
in Costa Rica. When you leave for Costa Rica? Sunday?
I don't know.
You said the first, right?
Yep.
Thank God. 2 months without Sharon the Jew.
Listen, okay, I'm still keeping tabs on you. I don't care. He gets sidetracked so easily, so I need to keep him focused, and hopefully when I come back, I can try some of your mop beer.
Hey, my beer's gonna be good, man. There's gonna be a lot of trial and error.
It's gonna be the top of the mop.
I need to take another class or something. I've been watching too many YouTube videos. It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working? What do you? What does even a YouTube info video for beer consist of?
Oh my God, I fell asleep on one yesterday. It was like 3 hours
Are
long.
you serious?
No, I took a class in Atlanta, but I'm thinking about taking another one. Just to
I'm gonna go ahead and email some people then, and
yeah, give me a class. Give me a class I can learn some shit. Yeah, go curse word number 7. Swear. Where's the swear?
Winwood Brewery and Biscayne Brewery. If you guys would like to take in a student
Hey, I learn fast. Or Spanish Marie.
or Spanish Marie, if you guys would like to take in a student.
No, I think next episode I'm gonna go to Spanish Marie and try to get like a beer from them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen their place on Instagram. It's a very nice place.
Dude, it's so huge. Like that's what I'm telling you. It's just like
I'm feeling the vibe. It's very natural, and they have like really cool looking beers, and their entire vibe is super cool.
So Sharon is really good at what she does, right? Like marketing and all this other shit.
That's swear. I'm serious. I'm going to put a swear jar. This is out of control.
So let me ask you a question. Now we're gonna turn this into some Gary V stuff. I can't say the word you know?
I forbid you.
So how do you respond to haters, man? How do you respond to people that you feel hate on you or you just feel a bad vibe from? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So for me, I do the 3-day rule, right?
Oh, here we go.
So I'm like Drake. I do the 3-day rule. So the 3-day rule for me consists of, on the first day, you let things happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take it all in. You let it happen. Second day, you're processing. And by the third day, it's gone. Something else happened. People have something else to talk about. They no longer talk about you. You get me? So then I take 3 days to process these things. But when it's like, when you're talking to me directly and you're hating on me directly, like we're face to face, I mean, it's,
3-day
I don't take it personally.
I got like a 30-minute rule.
You got a 30-minute
rule? Like, I'll get over it in like 30 minutes. Like, I hear like, yo, this guy over here is talking shit. They go, swear jar.
That's
$10
we're gonna
already right
listen.
there.
Whatever charity we choose to give to, they're gonna make a lot of money out of you.
Hey, turkey giveaway. You know what I mean?
Primo's
I
gonna
mean,
donate a turkey.
no, but it's true though. Like I don't let a lot of stuff like bother me. You get me? Like
Yeah.
like it's something. If I hear something from somebody like blah blah blah, they don't like you. They're
Right.
saying this and this about you. I'll be like, yeah. Like it'll bother me for like 30 minutes. So if I see them, I'll be
Right.
mad. But then 30 minutes later, you get a beer in me. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Well,
But
you're it's guys process things much faster than
nah,
us
yeah, women
women
take
then.
like days for everything, man.
Yeah. I need to be able for myself so that I don't, take it too harshly. I need 3 days. So it's 1 to 3 business days.
All right, so now we're going to processing. Second question.
What?
How long does it take you to process a breakup?
Oh. Wow. Okay, so it depends. It depends. It really does. There was a guy I was talking to once. I talked to this guy for 8 months, my friends.
That's the other guy. Never mind.
Oh my god. What a mess.
Wait, you gonna be honest about this story? This is the.
I'm gonna be real because
Is this the one from South America?
listen, we're not gonna say where this person's
All right,
from.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, and I was talking to this guy for 8 months. He lived in another state, and
It's a long ass time.
yeah, it is.
I get bored after the third week.
But he was a really interesting guy.
But
you know,
8 months to talk?
I'm intellectually engaged. I was intellectually engaged with him. So I was talking to him for that period of time, and then finally he came to see me, and we met and whatever, and I don't know, things just got weird afterwards. And then after I asked him, hey, what's up, he ended up telling me, oh, this isn't gonna work out. I
Dude,
was like,
after 8 months?
yeah, bro, he wasted my time for 8 months, but whatever, it's
Did
cool.
you kiss the guy though?
No, you know what's funny? I had strep throat when he came. Oh my god. It was like God was like, yo, no,
Like,
we're
not
not
for
doing
you.
this. Not for you,
Yeah,
homie.
you're good, man.
not for my Jew. But yeah, he basically told me, look, this isn't gonna work out, and it really hurt.
Bro, that's 8 months, man.
8 months.
I would have been mad.
I
It
was
like
hurt.
2 weeks.
I was really hurt because there was a lot of things that we spoke about, that we were,
You guys gonna do together,
yeah,
right?
together. And I thought we were on the same page, but apparently not. And my parents say I scared them away because I was being too intense.
Hey,
But you know what? I will never know the real reason as to why, because the guy never explained.
But how long did it take you to process that though? Like,
Okay,
8 months is
so
a long time.
yeah, well, the thing is that since I was so, I was so committed to him emotionally for a long time, it took me a while to process, and I went I'm not going to this is probably the least healthiest thing to do after you break up, I guess, with somebody. And I started to just like rebound hardcore. I started to look for I guess love and acceptance in another place, and it's just it's not what you're supposed to do. So it took me.
She's like that Rihanna song. You know what song I'm talking about?
No, which one?
That damn, Finding Love song, man. Anyways, I'm gonna let you finish.
So it took me. I mean, I'm still processing to this day, because it's kind of harsh when they don't really like, they give you a half answer,
And and the thing that bothers me is like 8 months, bro. You give me like 8 months for somebody to tell you, this is not gonna work out. You could have told me this shit like a month ago. You could have told me this like
another.
a month in.
I'm seriously gonna swear jar right now. Here.
We're going cash out. No, but seriously, like 8 months is a long time.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
How do you girls go months? Why you guys wait months for us? Why?
But that's the thing, was that he was giving me hope. I hadn't I hadn't seen him physically, so he was giving
run
me
to the
hope.
kitchen, grab another beer.
You do that. So while he does that, he was giving me hope, and for a long time I was thinking, okay, well, this is going to be the guy. He was perfect and everything, but unfortunately, when it came down to it, he decided that, we weren't going to work out, and that's fine. You can't control people. You can't make them love you, and that's okay. I understood that from the get-go. But it took me a while to process because, to me it was like, you wasted my time for 8 months. Why?
We're gonna cut it right there. That's this whole speech is gonna look like it's gonna last like 10 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But yeah, so I'm still currently processing as we speak, and
that's a long time, man.
yeah,
I feel like
I feel like I don't get over things quickly, and I need time. I'm
honestly,
human.
I feel like if you, I mean, that's a tough situation. You didn't meet this guy for 8 months.
Yeah. I mean, we talked over the phone and we
FaceTime
FaceTimed and all that.
Thank God, because I was gonna say, girl, you better get catfished.
I basically was.
I mean, you did get catfished that one time. She spared me.
This podcast has become about me. I don't want this podcast to become about me.
You are the guest. It's all about you. You see how sidetracked I get? I told her that this podcast is gonna be unscripted. Like, I have no.
I'm sorry for
topics.
this terrible podcast. This wasn't supposed to be about me.
No, but it's true though, because
He's
a lot of
out
people
here hanging my dirty laundry. But you did get catfished that one time, though. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness! Listen, I get being honest. I'm very open, but damn, just like that, outing me just like that. Just doesn't care. Does it for the content.
Bro, my head hurts right now.
You are the worst.
I told you,
I
man.
hate you.
Nah, but I mean, 8 months is a long time. I feel like
I feel like we should just call this episode 8 months.
8 months. I don't know, man.
Instead of
that's a long
Jew
time,
drink,
'cause I
8
feel
months.
like when you're talking to somebody, it should have taken you no longer than like a.
Yeah, well, you know
third
what,
week.
Primo? I was young and stupid. So
That was this year. What you?
shut up. Shut up. I grew. Shut up.
You had a damn. Man, no more.
Yeah, that was on
No more
August.
dirty
That was in
laundry.
August. Yo, and did I mention he came for my parents' anniversary?
Oh, where was this?
This was so my parents' anniversary is August.
She ain't even tell me the
August
story.
9th.
It's an exclusive right here.
Oh my god! So this guy came during the weekend of my parents' anniversary, man. So it was just like a whole lot of expectations going on my parents' side. They're like, "Oh my gosh, he's coming on our anniversary. This is a sign from God. He's probably the one." And I was just like, "Y'all need to calm down,
Y'all need
please.
to
Please calm down."
I feel like your parents been trying to marry you off for like the last
My
2
mom,
years, bro.
honestly, at this point, my mom does not care who I marry. She just wants them to be breathing and able to give her grandchildren. That's it.
That's crazy.
My mom wants grandchildren like yesterday.
Hey, your
That's
dad,
all
your-
Jewish
I
mothers,
know,
though.
but your dad's the legend, though. Your dad got
Oh, my dad, yeah.
swag.
Yeah.
Your dad got swag.
Yo yo. my father, yo yo. That's what we call him.
I don't even know how personal I want to get anymore. No, but what do you think is like the when you're talking to somebody? Let's say we talk. You're about a. How do I work this?
Oh,
Like you just meet somebody, right?
right.
Like how long you think that talking stage should be? It shouldn't be 8 months like you did.
Oh no. That is a wrongdoing, kids. Do not
that's
do
a whole
that.
relationship right there.
Do not do that. I don't recommend it. But I mean, I guess it just depends on what the person's looking for,
Yeah.
and also what you're looking for. So it really just depends. It varies from person to person. I feel, some people are good talking 1 month and automatically establishing a relationship because the vibe is there and they're getting along. But some people take a little bit longer because they're trying to figure out what it is that they want, or they don't know.
Pass and all that.
Yeah, so you know
That's half a cuss word right there.
I won't charge you for that one. But yeah, no, I feel like it varies from person to person and what it is that they're looking for. It shouldn't. I mean, if you're looking for a serious relationship, I don't think it should take more than a month, honestly.
I mean,
think
it depends too. It's like I've known people that they just met somebody like in a third day they're already dating.
Well, those are people who, who are sure and they probably, or they're not sure and they just want to go
That's
into.
what's crazy. Longer than 8 months though.
Listen, shut up. I'm never gonna live this down. He will never let me live this down.
How you let somebody talk to you for 8 months?
Shut up.
That's 8 months,
Next.
man.
Next
Question. Let's move on to something. See what else we got on the counter.
Oh my goodness. So, do you prefer pens or pencils? Literally anything to get off this topic of 8 months.
You think
I almost gave birth to him, dude. One more month and I would have given birth.
Dude, 8 months is 8
almost
months,
gave birth to this premature relationship, man.
Dude, that is so crazy, bro. When you told me this story, I was like, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. What a
Oh man, let me see what else we got. I'm not trying to get that personal because then she gets all
No. I don't mind. It's just like, come on, dude. Let's move on from the 8 months. I get it. Like
this conversation feels like
my
8
bad.
months already.
It was my bad. I'm not trying to curse.
Just curse, man.
No.
Fuck it.
No, my parents might listen to this, so I'm not trying
shout out to the legend. I'm so sorry, sir.
To the patriarch of
Actually, no, I'm gonna let you ask the question because I asked the last 2 questions.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's actually a question that I've been urging to ask you.
Damn. It better not be relationship wise.
No, it's a bit more serious actually.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. I don't know who.
Are you the father?
I am not the father.
No. It's a bit more serious on
damn.
a serious note. So the question that I wanted to ask you,
we're gonna cut this out.
And feel free to not answer if you don't want to.
If it's personal, I might not.
But I mean, how do you know when you're in love?
Ooh.
How?
Damn.
Because that's the thing. I've never been in love.
See, this is the reason why I said beer culture, beer. You know what I mean?
Philosophy.
Like,
give me your philosophy.
Man.
First answer me this. What is love to you?
I don't know. You just know.
What is that?
I mean, love to me.
What does that feel like? Because the only people I've ever loved are obviously my family members, but
I love my mama.
I love my mom in my bed. I'm sorry.
That's not even the lyric. You know that's his son's name,
yeah,
right?
I know, my bed. Shout out to Dre for being slick. No, but how do you know what's, because I'm interested, because I've asked this question to many people and nobody seems to have an answer. So
I mean,
is love a mystery? What is it?
I think it is a mystery because a lot of people say they feel it.
Right.
But I only felt it once, but I was young. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know what love is. I don't know if it's something you feel or it's just something you get. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to explain this because, like,
I'm like, let me go
I
get
really
this
don't.
love.
I haven't met somebody in a while that wowed me. I'm not gonna say her name because I can't get this personal.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's something I have to tell you off record.
Yeah. No, I know this story off record. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this story off record.
No, I just don't know, man. You just know. That's like, let me give you an example. Let me see who I know.
Well, no, tell me what love is to you. I want to know what it is to you. What is it? I mean, because you said you've been in love when you were younger, right?
Yeah, but I was young, bro.
So, how did you know that it was love?
I don't know.
You
I
don't.
feel like I feel like love is when you know that's the one. Like when you know you see yourself with this person longer than 5 years. Like you see yourself growing with this person.
Right.
You get me? Um, love is unexplainable. A lot of people might feel it. A lot of people experience it in different ways. That's why I told you like about time. Like a lot of people could meet somebody, and then 2 months from now they're getting married. Talking about I love this person, and I've
Right.
seen that happen where like somebody meets a person in like 2 months they
Yeah,
get
that's
married,
crazy though.
and
Two
they've been
months.
together for like 3 4 years. Talking about I still love this person.
Wow.
You get me? So
Yeah.
love is unexplainable. Love is like a mystery. Honestly, I don't know what love is. I don't think anybody knows what love is. I don't
Right.
even think. Damn. See, that's the
You
thing,
know,
though.
you know who might have the answer to this question?
Who?
My therapist. We gotta invite her over.
Hey, shout out to the Miami therapist.
Shout out to the Miami therapist. She's also my best friend. It's not unethical because I don't pay her.
I don't know, man.
I try to save my coins,
It's
you
a
know.
tough question, man. It's a tough question. I really don't know, man. I feel like for me, I will know when I know.
Right.
That's what they always told me. Like, even like my boy, I'm not even gonna put his name out, but
You're not putting a lot of names out.
I'm not gonna put no names out. 8 months.
Shut up.
But one of my boys, he's actually one of my closest friends.
Okay.
He's been women to women, you know,
Mhm.
women to women, and then he met somebody, and they only been together. I would say I think like 6 months, right?
Right.
Not
Well,
to this
right.
point.
I don't know. I'm
I mean,
disagreeing with
you'll
you.
meet them later because you know we're gonna chop it up.
Okay.
But they got together, and I think after the third month, the girl got pregnant, and then
Oh,
he's
wow.
like, "Yo, I really love this girl." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And to us as friends, we're like, "Yo, that's crazy! Like, you really, you think you really love this girl? Like, bro, you just been with her for like 3 4 months. That's crazy."
Right.
And he's like, "I think they just moved in together, right? They just had their first baby,
Wow.
which is my little nephew. He's cute.
Oh.
Yeah, he's cute." So I asked him the other day, it's like, "Yo, how do you know she's the one?" She's like, "I just know. I just know." Once, because I'm like, "Bro, you just know when
Yeah.
she's the one." They're going to get married next year. They have a baby. They live together. And a lot of people criticize them for moving in so fast.
Right.
But every time that I'm around them, like, you could tell that love is real. Like, that love is natural. That's what I think love is. It's just like when you know, and everything is just so natural. You get me?
Oh, so when everything happens organically.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's what love is to you.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy. I ain't going to put the name out there, but you know who he is.
So I think to wrap this up,
No, keep going. What you doing?
I think to wrap this up,
Oh, the love thing?
yeah, the love thing.
Yeah.
I might not know what love is to me yet,
Because you take like 8 months, bro. You take 8 months.
but if it happens organically, like you say, then I think I have a love for this podcast deeply.
You see how naturally this was? You just
Yeah.
got to let it be, man. That's why I told you it shouldn't be unscripted. Like, we had topics, but
Yeah, we
Just let
had
it flow.
topics. I did research. I had a PDF file ready to go.
and none of that happened, bro. You
I
see
had
what-
like I had 4 pages of like statistics and things
How about
to
we're
talk
going to
about.
ask you, what is love for you?
But that's why I asked, because I don't
asking
know
you
what it
now.
is.
Oh,
I've never fallen in love, even with the 8 months.
damn, bro.
even with
months?
the-
I would
I
have fell in
wasn't-
love the
I
fifth
think
month.
I was very emotionally engaged with this person, but I wasn't in love with them. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't feel I was in love. According to everything that everyone's ever told me, I didn't feel I was in love. I was, you know, like myself. I was like, oh my gosh. I think the reason why it hurt so much, it was
Yeah.
because of the realization that I had spent so much time, and all of that time was wasted. I think that's what hurt me.
That's the thing that pisses me off. When you meet somebody and it doesn't go the way you think it's gonna go,
Mhm.
and it's so much time that was wasted. You ever with somebody but you meet somebody else at the same time? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
could
I know
you
what
could have
you mean.
spent that time on that other person. You know what
Shout
I mean?
out to my rebound. Kidding.
Catfished.
Kidding. No, that was the third one.
Oh,
That was the third rebound.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you didn't kiss the catfish guy, we good.
Oh.
Oh, we going too personal now.
Ew.
Damn, dude, I can't believe you're gonna be gone for 2 months. What am I gonna do for 2 months while you're gone?
You're gonna brew some bomb ass beer. Put
Ha-
that one in the jar.
I'm literally gonna
That's
get
what we can do.
a little swear jar here.
Yeah. No, we need one, and we're gonna donate it to charity. And if any charities wanna reach out to us, we'd love to support you.
I mean, there was one question because you're really good at what you do, like you know what I mean, marketing, all
Oh,
that,
thanks.
being you,
Oh, thank
the
you.
homie,
Oh.
big little sis.
Okay, you need to stop because my head's gonna get big, and I'm
Oh.
already very, very confident.
8 months.
Shut up.
All right, so yeah, how do I ask this in a way where like people will relate to it?
Okay.
People that want to pursue
Mhm.
anything, career wise, business wise, anything. What would you tell them? Like I know you always gave me speeches about this, and that. You know what I mean? How would
Mhm.
you tell people to pursue their dreams, their goals, anything like that?
I guess the way that I told you, and that's why we're here today doing this podcast. I think that if you like something and you feel like you're going to be good at it, then you should pursue it. I feel like every one of us has a natural given talent, and it is our job to seek it out, to find and nurture it.
Nurture, yeah.
Yeah, to find it and nurture it. And, obviously you need to be doing these things for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So I feel like with you, you're naturally good at talking, and you're very good at expressing yourself, and you're good with people.
I
People
talk too
like
damn
you.
much. I don't know about people liking me, man.
I feel like a lot of people like you. A lot of people know you.
I
And
know.
you love beer. You really do. I mean, you spent countless days and a lot of your money at
On
Buffalo
beer.
Wild Wings
Buffalo
and
Wild
drinking beer.
Hey, Buffalo Wild Wings,
So-
if you're listening to, cut the check.
We love you guys. But yeah, I just, I feel like you need to pursue what it is that you love, because after all, life is short. You got one shot and you got to make it the most, That's
Exactly.
3 cliche quotes for you in one go. So, but yeah, no, I truly do feel that you need to be able to nurture and to give yourself to your talent, and
Yeah.
it, and when you practice it with discipline every single day, and you're going to be able to succeed in it, and hopefully you can make money off of it one
And-
day.
And that's what I tell people, man. Like, if your gut feeling is saying you to do it, just do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Your gut feeling is always right, and you
Yeah.
should always trust it.
I
So-
know, and I know it might be wrong sometimes, but have the time that whole right.
Yeah.
that gut feeling.
Yep.
But
Primo has a very strong gut feeling. His
I-
gut is pretty big, actually, because he keeps drinking beer.
hey, they really think about it. I was like, whoa. I will not be signing up for the gym anytime soon. I've actually been thinking about going to the gym, honestly.
In 2020, get Primo to the gym.
Get
That's
to-
our goal.
24-hour fitness that you're listening to.
Give him
out.
a free membership.
But that's the thing, though. If I go, I feel like I'll just do cardio or just play basketball. That's it.
Oh, that's good. Anything that you do is good. It's good for you. It's just don't stay seated down in this comfortable couch,
That
man.
shit comfortable as fuck, huh?
Yeah, it's a real
That's
comfortable
another
couch.
bad word
I
right
love
there.
this couch.
Yeah, we got to get this swear jar in here, man. This swear jar really got to be in. But, oh, man, I don't even know what else, man.
Did you? Were you the one who asked me the question? No, I asked you the question. No, who asked me the question?
I asked you the question.
You asked me the question. Yeah, I finished out.
She gonna go back to the PDF file. I feel so bad now.
I'm
She
a
was
person.
so ready.
Okay, the thing is that I'm a person who likes to prepare things. I'm a
Yeah.
planner. I like guidance. I like things to be clear. I like them to be concise. Primo's not like that. He's
Alright.
messing up my plan.
All right, so let me translate this for you. She's Jewish.
Okay, but okay, fine.
Come on, every Jewish person is like really, you know.
No. Have you seen Seth Rogen?
I mean, Seth Rogen for Jewish?
Yeah, he's Jewish, man.
That's a funny ass Jew. That's a
Okay, have you not heard of the cliche that Jews run Hollywood?
yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. We have a lot of Jews in Hollywood. Very funny Jews, too. So, do you know?
What else we got? I'm gonna let you ask this time.
Okay. So, actually, there's a series of questions that I would like to ask you.
Oh, we go.
This is, okay, so I've done this test. It's, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
It's not about love, right?
No.
Oh, thank God.
And so this test is actually really interesting because then it'll tell me the type of personality you have.
Damn.
So,
Like
yeah.
Cancer.
Okay, ready?
Oh, personality test?
Yes.
Oh, hell
Okay,
no.
ready?
What is
So, think of an open field, right?
it? Mm-hmm.
How big is the field?
I would say about an acre.
Okay. What is it filled with?
Flowers.
What are the surroundings like? Okay, so there's flowers and
Just a field? Like
yeah,
the back
just a
of my
field
house
with flowers? No, just like an open field. Anything you want.
Open field. I'm a beer guy, so I like drinking around. If it's an open field, if I make enough money, shout out to the breweries. I would have a beer garden. My beer garden.
So you have an open field. What is it filled with? It's filled with flowers. You said.
Filled with flowers.
And what are the surroundings?
trees.
Okay, trees. Okay. Next question. Okay, so think of a cube, right?
Cube.
Yeah, cube.
Uh huh.
How big is the cube?
Like a Rubik's cube.
So how big?
Small.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it made of?
Metal. I don't know why.
What color is it?
It's all steel.
Okay. Where in the field is it?
Where in the field is it? I would hide it in the flower garden.
Okay. So now think of a ladder.
A ladder?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long is the ladder?
As big as a tree.
Okay. And where is it located on your field?
Right next to the tree.
So what's the distance between the ladder and the cube?
The ladder and the cube.
Mm-hmm.
I would say 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. Now think of flowers.
Uh-huh.
So you said that there were flowers in your field, right?
Flowers in my field.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So are there a lot of flowers or just like a couple?
A lot of flowers.
Okay, great. Now think of the weather in the field. Is it raining? Is it sunny? Is it foggy?
I kind of like cloudy.
Cloudy. Okay. So think of a storm,
Mhm.
right? What is the distance between the storm and the cube?
The storm and the cube?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's the sky.
So is the
Wait.
storm passing? Is it on top of the cube? Is it going away from the cube?
I would say it's on top of the cube.
Okay. Now for your results.
Here we go. What you say?
So in the field, if it's grassy and healthy, that means you are feeling optimistic,
Oh, damn.
of course. So the cube. If the cube is made out of steel,
There you go.
it indicates that you have solid integrity. Your personality is strong. It cannot be bent or influenced by any external force, and you are a dominant and consistent.
Shout out to the boys.
Okay, so the ladder. So the ladder represents two different aspects of your life.
To the
Your-
lows.
so it represents your goals and your friendships, right? So the ladder, if this would load,
See, this what happens when you have a Mac.
Shut up.
Shout out to Windows. I could sponsor me too.
No, no, they're the worst. Kidding.
All right, so what we got?
Okay, so the ladder, if it's long, your goals are more far fetched and difficult to attain.
I mean, it wasn't long. It's just right by the tree.
Okay,
I
but
didn't
how
tell
big?
you how big what tree was.
How big? How big was it then?
Like a small tree.
Okay, so
Like you know, like a little
so-
mango tree.
so your goals are realistic and simple, and the distance between the ladder and the cube. What did you
20
say?
feet?
It was like 20 feet. So was it like it was
Like
close?
right there.
So you're putting maximum effort and focus into achieving your goals.
Shout out to the boys.
And okay, next.
The horse.
The horse. There was no horse. I didn't ask you about a horse. Oh, I messed up.
Mm-hmm. Where's the horse doing?
Think of a horse. No, we can still do this.
All right, what's the horse at?
Okay, so what color is the horse?
Color as a horse. I always like the white horse. I don't
Okay.
know why.
What is the horse doing?
The horse is about to eat my grass.
All right, cool. So, where is the horse in relation to the cube?
The horse is
Mhm.
looking for the cube.
Is looking for the cube. All right, cool. So let's go to the horse part. Okay, so the horse represents your ideal partner.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh, love.
Ooh. Hi.
White.
Hopefully it's not 8 months.
Shout out to hey, shout out to the white girls.
So,
What is it?
okay, so if the horse's activity, if it's, let's see, if it's okay, so
Let's
if
play.
it's looking, so your ideal partner is calm and fully committed to you. And if your horse is white, that means you value loyalty and trust more than anything else in a relationship. And that's actually very true.
Shout out to the girls.
That's actually very true. You do,
It's true, man, because loyalty is a big
Yeah.
thing for me, man.
yeah. Primo is the most loyal person ever, and he is the most trustworthy person I've ever met, actually.
Shout out to the boys. It'll take me 8 months either, man.
I'm kind of promoting you.
I know.
I can't even speak anymore because I've already downed the entire beer.
Good shit.
Thank you, La Rubia by Winwood Brewing
We
Company.
ain't even clink.
Oh, that's true. Okay, clink clink here. L'chaim.
All right, well, we got to go because the car getting robbed.
Oh, that's my car.
That's your car, bro?
I think so. It's done.
That was not her car.
That was not my car. Primo
Well, we're
lives in-
going to wrap it up, man. It's
Yeah.
damn, 62 minutes.
Wow, we're good. Now you
Damn.
have so much content now.
I know I told you. Just let it flow.
Let it flow.
Shout out to the boys.
All right, guys. Well,
We is out. I want to make a quick shout out. Just a little quick. Ah, man, who robbing the car again?
I told you it's my car. Go,
Nah,
go
let me
defend
check.
my honor. No.
Well, we gotta go. Somebody's car getting robbed.
This is what happens when you live in the hood, Primo.
I do not live in the hood.
He doesn't live in the hood.
Hey, this makes
He
good
lives in
content.
the ghetto.
The good side.
The good side of the ghetto.
My neighbor's Cuban. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Just happy birthday to a couple homies.
Yeah.
Claudia. Oh, shoo. Yeah, man, I forgot to tell y'all. Make sure y'all listen to Jay Alvarez's new album, man. Happy birthday to my boy Peruvian King. He produced that. What else is out? PJ. PJ just dropped a
Oh, I love PJ.
song. PJ, how you gonna drop a song the day I'm about to do my podcast, bro?
That's mean.
I ain't even listened to it yet, but I'm gonna listen to that. Y'all listen to PJ Alvarez. And happy birthday to my boy Ray. That's it. We out.
A little housekeeping, though.
What is it?
We got to do some housekeeping before we go.
Oh yeah. You see,
So-
this is why I need my PR team right here.
So before we go, you can follow us at
LeBrew.
__ on Instagram.
Everything.
Everything, yeah. You can see more content and exclusive behind the scenes stuff there. Primo will be putting up stuff there for the next couple of months that I'm out. So
Yep.
I'll be curating from afar. But
And I'll be brewing some beer.
yeah.
So
For any of those companies that want to get in contact with us,
shout out to the boys.
Go ahead and email us at lebrew.mia@gmail.com. You can also find that email on Instagram.
Oh
and
damn! You
hit
see, I got
us
the email. I
up.
still got the email wrong last time. Put lebrew.miami.
No, it's lebrew.mia@gmail.com. But you can find that on Instagram if you want to get in contact with us, want to collab with us, and let us know, because we are looking to get free beer
And some free food.
and some free food.
And whatever things Jewish people like.
Okay.
Well,
All
we'll
right.
see you guys next time. And